Hixon, and I will be reading 3 pieces, the first of which will be the Atlas, Volume 7. It is a sonnet called The Darkest Heart. One lost in darkness, never in the light, where hate and sorrow feed on life deprived, distrust and anger burrow in and thrive, where monsters crawl with fangs and prey on sight of milky eyes that live in hopeless night. Disaster is the fate of those who strive to live where nothing good can stay alive, for when the sun comes up, they cringe in fright. It is as if their world is one apart. They do not live in light, they never could, but we should not exclude them from our own. Accept with open arms the darkest heart, and do not hate the ones who fear the good. They only hate what they have never known. Ripples. Ripples. Folds of water, crests of waves, growing and stretching across the surface of the pond. By the time I saw them, the largest one had reached the edge, lapping against the shore. By the time I saw them, you were already gone. I sat down and watched the ripples until they disappeared. Then I threw a rock as far out as I could, not wanting the moment to be over. It sank. I like to imagine that it floated to the bottom and is now resting in the palm of your hand. I can see you sometimes when I close my eyes. I know that by now you would be changed, but I like to imagine you as I knew you, with flesh. Your head rests on a stone and your hair moves like seaweed, brown turned green by the light waves piercing through the water. You look as if you're sleeping because you wouldn't open your eyes. I come here every year and I sit at the edge of the pond, staring at the place where the ripples had begun. Happy you found your home, but sad that I wasn't there to see you go under. My last piece is called Lonely Evolution. When I look at you, I automatically think about art. Because of who you were born to, because of who you have become. Art as I have never experienced it before, loud and sweaty and bold. It enfolds me until I'm lost in the swells and the wells of your open-mouthed song. You consume me. I get dizzy when I listen to you because the light is too bright, the room is too small, and you always seem suddenly so big. Looming before me, larger than life, spilling off the stage in your rage and your passion, bearing us all in the fashion of premature death, so put me to rest, I can't stand on my own. Staring at a spot somewhere above my head, singing words to the dead, too jumbled for me to understand. Jumbled and mumbled, but beautiful just the same, because you give them a name and call them a song, but I can't sing along, though I want to so bad. I want to be the words you are singing and the movement you're bringing. I want nothing more than to stand before you and listen. As my head aches and my chest vibrates until I worry that something's going to break and I have to remind myself to breathe. I remember you as a child. You wanted so badly to make something perfect like your dad, but it turned out so bad and you cried as you tried to create his art. Emulate, create, and when all else fails, resuscitate. I watched you as you failed. But now you've made your own and I'm alone. My art is still dead. Sometimes I have to remind myself that I have no claim over you but the one I pretend to have, the one 13 years of knowing you has made me believe I deserve. I used to dream of white picket fences and quiet romances with strolls in the park, us in the dark and holding your hand. Will you surround me with art I can't begin to understand, and I feel so out of depth with you. The drum beats the rhythm of a revolution, the pulse of your evolution as you change from friend to stranger to God. My knees hurt because this floor is so fucking hard and I refuse to stare you in the face. It must be a lonely evolution because we've ceased to change at the same pace. Because I want everything you are along with everything you used to be, everything you meant to me, but those pieces don't fit together anymore. But that doesn't stop me from trying again because you are still the only one who could always make me smile. When we were younger, we didn't have layers, the boys weren't all players, and we knew who we were. But now I find myself empty. Please don't resent me as I desperately peel back your words one by one, and before I am done, I've forgotten my place. There are nights when I cry because I can't picture your face. I can't tell if I love you because I felt the same way about you for so long that I can no longer identify exactly what it is I feel, but I know that it's real. I feel it somewhere in here, right next to my fear and just above my power for speech, somewhere I can't quite reach, somewhere inside. You found your art and you left me. My pages were blank and I sank like a stone, like a current's too strong and it swept me along. I can't even breathe and I'm watching you leave. You leave me behind and I'm losing my mind because I'm stuck behind you, always behind you, yet I can't even find you, not anymore. You changed who you are, what you want, what you need, and I'm tired of waiting, tired of wasting my time, tired of walking this line between you and me and something I can't even see but don't want to be. My feet are so heavy and my movement so slow, I don't even know which way I'm starting to go, so low. Blow me over the edge because I'm rocking, knees locking, the timepiece is talking, and I'm standing here counting the times that you've lost me, how much you've cost me in minutes, days, and breaths. Let's put this to rest. So take me and break me, and form me like clay, don't push me away, because I'm tired of feeling, tired of peeling, like paint in the sun, I'm coming, I'm done. So take me and make me the thing you love most, because I'm ready to start, so take me apart, make me the words that you sing from your heart, because I am nothing, nothing, nothing until I'm your art.